The last several days have been very difficult ones for all of us that are members of the Auburn High School family. The loss of Coach Anthony Jeter, assistant football coach, assistant principal, here at Auburn High School is very difficult. It's very hard. And I just wanted to share a few thoughts with you this morning to let you know that, first of all, it's okay to grieve. It's okay to hurt, because all of us do. I certainly do. And I want you to know also that it's perfectly natural for all of us to feel the loss in different ways. Some of you probably are angry. Some of you need to be alone. Some of you need to be with family. Some of you need to be with friends. And there's a possibility you could have all of those emotions over a period of time. And just know that that's okay. There's not a right way or a wrong way to feel loss or to suffer grief and pain in the light of what's happened.
Auburn High School today is certainly a very tough day as we come back to school after losing somebody of the quality of the person we had with Coach Anthony Jeter as an assistant principal and our defensive coordinator on the football team. But I want to encourage all of you. I think it's very important to remember of the things that Coach Jeter was part of at this school that will forever be part of our lives. Coach Jeter cared about everyone. Obviously, he cared about his athletic teams that he was involved in with football and his coaches, but he cared about the school. He cared about all of our students. He cared about all of our teachers. He cared about all of our administration, and he loved everybody equally. And I think that's a very important thing to take from Coach Jeter at this time, and it's something that he would want us to continue to press on with. And another lesson that I think is very important is taking time with your family, and however you define that family, because he certainly loved his wife and loves his girls, and I think that's something very important that all of us can take from Coach Jeter.
This is a difficult time, and students and the faculty and staff, we want you to know that our counseling department is available for you. If you feel the need to reach out to one of our counselors, please do so. Encourage you to support one another through this and Coach Jeter's family.
Well, Coach Jeter was my friend. I had a lot of laughs. I got paid to come up to school to work with a guy like him. It was not necessarily work. It was more of a like two teenage boys spending their days together.
I'll concur.
He enjoyed life, enjoyed having fun. But one of the biggest things that he did, and I guess we all try to do, is you're in this business to help young people. And if you don't have the best interest of young people, then you're in the wrong business. I can honestly say that Coach Jeter, and decisions that he's made in the office, decisions that he's made on the football field, decisions that he's made in his life, that he always, took the interest of young people and made those decisions that would be beneficial to students.
It's hard to come to work when you've spent every day the last 3 years with somebody and then they're not there. Mm-hmm. But he left such a legacy behind for us, not only through his work with us as his co-workers, being able to work with him as an assistant principal and learn from all of his years of experience, and how he treated teachers, how he treated students. But I think one of the greatest legacies that he left is his family. He loved Miss Joyce. He loved the girls, and I think one of the best ways we can honor him is to continue to love them and support them through this, and each other too. And remember all the funny things, like every time I'd go in his office, I'd stand at his door and go, "Coach Jeter, did you know such and such?" And he'd look at me and go, "What? What?" So I know I'm going to miss those whats that he used to tell me, but
he had Jeterisms.
He did.
Still not sure what some of them mean, but he definitely had some good Jeterisms.
Yeah, it's and I think that helps. I know today that's helped us so much, is being able to to talk to each other and to laugh and remember all the good things.
I would just like to speak on Coach Jeter as a man, as a colleague, a very sincere person, very dedicated, hard worker, person that you could depend on. If he told you he was going to do something, you could depend on that. He cared about you not only when you were here, but when you were gone and how you fared and when you came back. It's a tribute to the number of his students that come back to see him long after they're gone to say what they're doing and how they progressed. He worried about how you're going to make it, what's going to do to help you be a better person. I always wanted him on my side because I knew he was going to always be there. He was going to always give it 110%. He would always make sure that he was available. No matter what, if it taken some extra time, some extra work, he didn't mind doing it. And he always had a saying for most things, there is always a light at the end of the tunnel. All you have to do is just get there. He's going to be a missed person, a very missed person, but his legacy will carry on because of what these people's lives he have affected, where they will go on and what they will do in life.
I know Mr. Duke talked to you about seeing counselors or talk to somebody. Come see me. Come see Ms. East, any of the coaches, and just talk to people. It's good to remember the good things, and that's what I remember. And I guess one of the greatest things about working with him is I've never left work mad at him. May have had some differences about opinions of things, but in the end, the next day was a new day. And so, just always remember the good times that you have with him. Remember the good times you have with your family. So that life is precious. Life is fragile, and it can be gone in an instant. I'm gonna miss my friend forever, but I know where he is, and one day I'll see him again.
I would just ask you that let's honor Coach Jeter, because I can say this without any reservation. He loved and cared about every student and every teacher at Auburn High School. And let's honor him by loving and caring about each other in his memory, and lean on each other, hug each other, help each other through this. And it's not something that's going to go away. I keep expecting to see him walk around the corner. I will always miss him as a colleague, but more than anything, I will miss him as a friend. And I hope that time will help all of us deal with this. And let's remember his family in our thoughts and prayers. Thank you, and if all of you would please, in your own way, join me in remembering and honoring Coach Jeter with a moment of silence.